What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on PrizePicks. I'm recording this right now on Tuesday night, but we got early plays looking forward to NFL Week 1. We've got some Thursday night game, and we got a Friday night game as well. And we're going to get into plays for that. Before we do, if you guys could drop a like on this one, it would help me out a lot. Literally, it takes 2 seconds, completely free. Go ahead and drop that like. And now let's move into, I usually would say the recap from the day before, but in all honesty, we took 0 plays on Monday. I'm fully saving every single penny to put towards this rebet strategy that we're going to be exploiting this weekend. I've got a ton of strategy. I've just been grinding strategy on my Google Docs and on my pen and paper, building up the best possible plays for this weekend on the VIP, because the book that we're going to be using is not actually PrizePicks. It's a book that's paying us more. Before I get into all that, though, we're going to get into that pretty soon. I want to say this is the season of free money, and if you guys are not claiming it, you guys have lost your minds. Apps are basically begging for you guys to get on and just sign up and download their app. They're giving you free money to do so. So number one is Dabble. If you guys sign up on Dabble, and by the way, this link is in the description, and you guys will use code FFBAM, you get a free 25 bucks on sign up. And that means you didn't deposit at all. It literally says no deposit required. You just sign up and they give you 25 bucks for free. You might even turn that 25 bucks into over $200, and then you pull that out. You've literally just made 200 bucks for free. And then you can go ahead and delete the app. There is 0 risk from your perspective. And if you guys think that was good, just go ahead and run that back. You guys use code BAM on Chalkboard. You get a free 20 bucks, and there it says no deposit required. So that's a free $45 that you guys could potentially turn into hundreds more if you guys just make the right picks. And these apps are asking you to get on there to just sign up for them. You guys would be crazy not to do so. And if you guys want to help me out while getting on these apps, because I'm partnered with these apps, go ahead and click the link in the description or in the pinned comment of this video. You'll also get sent over my link tree right here, which kind of looks like this. And basically, if you guys sign up and click this link for Dabble, click this button, you'll get signed up over there. Click this button for Chalkboard, you'll get signed up over there. You're going to make 45 bucks for completely free, no deposit required, and you'll probably be done with this entire process in less than 5 minutes. So it's absolutely elite. NFL season starting. I know you guys want to get some money down. Go ahead. You don't got to put any of your own money down. Just use the app's money that they're giving you for completely free. That's my best tip for, honestly, my best tip yet. But let's go ahead and talk about the plays for today. We're not going to waste any more time. Well, I wouldn't consider telling you guys how to get free money wasting time. But we're not going to talk about that for any longer, because we're going to go ahead and get into our first play, which is, if I can find it right over here, it is in a Thursday night game, which is, of course, Eagles versus Cowboys. We're taking Saquon Barkley over on rushing attempts. So Saquon Barkley was the best running back in the league last year, 2,000-yard season and all that. Elite player, right? The Eagles have an identity. This is why I absolutely love taking the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're probably one of my favorite teams to bet on, because they have an identity as a team, which many other teams actually don't. But they know they're going to run the ball, whether that's with Jalen Hurts, which they do quite a bit, or with Saquon, which they do a crap ton. They're going to run the ball. They're not really going to rely on their passing game that much. And the only time they will pass is when they absolutely need to, which is when they're down and it's late in the game, right? That's not going to be the case here. Let's not kid ourselves, guys. The Dallas Cowboys are not going to be leading in this game, probably at all, right? Saquon Barkley is going to just run the ball right through them. And if you guys thought maybe their front seven was looking good, think again after they lost Micah Parsons, right? This is not going to be a great run defense, and they just lost their best player, right? I expect the Eagles to hand the ball off to Saquon Barkley. He'll probably get 8 carries, right, in that first quarter alone, because of how dominant these Eagles are. And the more carries he gets, the better for us. He only needs 19 rush attempts right here to hit the over, or well, I guess 19 would be push. So we really want 20 rush attempts, and that's very possible. If we look at the stats, he had 25 in that Super Bowl game against Kansas City when they were leading by a ton. I expect them to lead by a lot right here against Dallas. And then against LA, 26, against Green Bay, 25, Dallas, 31. So even though this line might look high, let's remind ourselves the Eagles do this a lot, right? They know their number one guy is the best running back in the league. They're going to hand the ball off to him. There's no question in their minds there. I expect Saquon to go over here on rush attempts. But now, before we get into my next couple plays, I'm not trying to plug anything, but I do got more free plays for you. And basically, every time I don't want to sit in front of a mic and a camera and record a video, and I see a great play I want to send out to you, I literally can just go on my phone and send it out to all you guys, and you guys get a text message with a link on PrizePicks or whatever app I'm using, and you guys can go ahead and lock that in. If you want to get on that, All you got to do is click the link in the description. You're going to get, once again, over to this page. Very helpful. It's got all my links. And you're going to click this top one right here, which is free/VIP bets. You scroll down and then you sign up for the free plan. I got a Discord, which I'm kind of active in. We might pick that back up more as the season starts. But the most important thing is the winnable, where I get to send out free plays like this. This one is the WNBA taco that I actually sent out today. It was Taco Tuesday on PrizePicks. And I sent out this Alyssa Thomas taco with Neighbors and Russell Wilson as the combo. So a lot of stuff going on there on the winnable. You basically just get more free plays from me. And of course, the VIP subscriptions are there as well. I'm telling you guys, VIP is going to go absolutely crazy this year. If you guys, I mean, I'm looking at my time. I feel like I still got a little bit of time. I'm just going to real quick explain why I'm hyping up the VIP so much and why I think it's going to be absolutely elite, right? And it's basically because of correlation strategies, right? Correlation strategies where a few apps don't pay us very much, and this one app, Rebet, is paying us a ridiculous amount, way more than the regular app. But I'm going to keep going with our free play because this is actually a perfect example of exactly why the VIP is going to cook this weekend and this season at large. So we're going to go ahead and take Patrick Mahomes right here on the over. 244.5 passing yards. It's a high line. Yes, we know that. But then again, let's look at this, right? They're playing against the Chargers. Chargers are a pretty solid defense. Chargers are a pretty solid team, right? I expect them to keep this game close. I expect the Chiefs to really find their identity again. If you guys have watched the Chiefs in the past couple years, it's been a slugfest, right? They haven't really been great. They've been really relying on their just playoff experience and ability as a well-oiled machine as a coach and team to win the games in the fourth quarter. They know that they're the best fourth quarter team possibly in all of football, right? And that's why they win games, but they don't really have an identity like the Eagles do, right? They lost Pacheco for a good chunk of last year, and Patrick Mahomes hasn't really looked like himself throwing the football. And part of that was because of Travis Kelce's major regression last year. I expect the Chiefs to be completely transformed. This is the best wide receiver, or just receiver room, I guess, that Patrick Mahomes has had since Tyreek Hill was at the Chiefs. Maybe even, I guess, the year before Tyreek Hill left, because he had a pretty bad fall off. Since Tyreek Hill's prime, this is the best receivers that Patrick Mahomes has. Xavier Worthy right here at 59.5 receiving yards. Newsflash, we're also taking the over there, right? We're taking Patrick Mahomes and Xavier Worthy to absolutely cook this Chargers team. And they don't need that many yards, actually. 245 and 60 is very, very manageable. These guys both hit this line in their last game, right? Which was, of course, that Super Bowl where Xavier Worthy, was the shining star if you were a Chiefs fan. Everybody else was, of course, looking at the Eagles. He got 157 yards and then I think a pair of touchdowns. He looked very, very solid. And if there's any more reason taking Xavier Worthy right here, Rashee Rice, if you don't know, is suspended for the first 6 games of the season. So I expect Xavier Worthy to be off to a flying start right here. His competition, let's take a look, is Travis Kelce, of course. We know Travis Kelce's aging, right? He had a really bad season last year. There's no sugarcoating that. And I mean, if you just look at how he performed in the Super Bowl, when Xavier Worthy got over 150 yards, Kelce couldn't even manage 40, right? Xavier Worthy is clearly the alpha on this team, especially when Rice is out, right? Pacheco's there, Noah Gray, come on. Xavier Worthy is the clear alpha on this team, and I'm actually going to go ahead and lock this in as a 3-man. Note that Patrick Mahomes and Xavier Worthy are heavily correlated here, which means when Mahomes goes over, Worthy's going to go over, right? That basically means that the odds of bet B right here hitting, if bet A hits, is significantly increased. That should make sense to a lot of you guys. If it doesn't, just drop a comment. I'll explain it more clearly. But basically, when the quarterback throws for a crap ton of yards, where are those yards going to go? His number one receiver. So we can get their progress bars filling up at the same time, greening out when Patrick Mahomes goes over and Xavier Worthy goes over. Saquon right here is not correlated to the rest of them, but I still really like that as a slip. And let's go ahead and try to put $100 down on this. PrizePicks is going to go, all right, we'll pay you $450. That is so bad, I can't even express in words. You guys should not lock that play in at all. Don't touch this play on PrizePicks, because if you just click the next tab and go over to Rebet, I'm showing you guys the exact same play. 100 pays $575. $575. I'm going to show you guys a screenshot one more time. Here it is. It's the exact same play. We got Worthy over on receiving yards, Mahomes over on passing yards, and then Barkley over on carries. The numbers are a little bit different, but it's basically the exact same play. Here we're getting 100 to win 575, and here on PrizePicks, it's 100 to win 450. So doing some quick math, PrizePicks is literally stealing $125, which is ridiculous. PrizePicks thinks that 450 is fair value. Rebet is overpaying us by $125, which in this case is 1.25 units. And that's just easy money, right? You're literally just claiming free money because you're going to go to the app that pays you more, right? If you're selling your car and one guy's offering you, 5K for it, and then the next guy's offering you 7.5K for it, you're not going to talk to the guy who's offering you only $5,000. You were just going to go ahead and take the money because that's a better deal, right? This is the exact same thing. Rebet is offering us more money for the exact same plays, right? And in this case, those of you guys who are still watching this 11 minutes in, y'all are the real ones. But I'm going to explain to you guys why we're going to absolutely break Rebet this year, right? And probably make them change the rules of their game, honestly. I just deposited the max amount, which is $1,000 for some reason. I'm trying to get more down, but I think it might be a daily limit. So I'll go ahead and try again tomorrow and see if I can get more down. But the amount of payout shifting that happens on PrizePicks is so much more than that happens on Rebet, right? In this case, they're paying you, $125 more. But I've built different types of slips where they pay you way more, right? They pay you like, here's one example that I sent out to my VIP. This is the one, right? Just ran the numbers. This exact play pays 6.5x on PrizePicks, 7.2x on FanDuel, 8.5x on Dabble, but on Rebet, we're getting a full 10x. So I'm gonna show you guys this strategy. And once again, who would have thought? It's correlation. We got Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb over on receiving yards and passing yards. When the quarterback goes over, the receiver's gonna go over. And then at the bottom, we got Michael Penix. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's Michael Penix over on passing yards, and then Drake London right here over on receptions. So if you guys don't believe this, this is a plus 900 play, which means it's $100 to pay $1,000. And I'm just going to go ahead and click around real quick on PrizePicks and lock in this exact same play for you guys live. Well, obviously not lock in. I'm not going to put any money on this stupid app because they're not paying us enough. But I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about if I can just find the players. We got Michael Penix, and then we got Drake London right here. Here's at 6.5 receptions. So on Dabble or Rebet, I guess we're getting it at 6.5, but on PrizePicks we're only getting it at 6. So I guess it's a little bit better on PrizePicks in terms of value, but that does not make up for the abysmal payout, which is a 6x. You're getting $100 to win 600, and hey, over on Rebet, the exact same play is 100 to win $1,000. This is exactly why I've just deposited a ton into Rebet. I'm trying to get more in tomorrow, and I'm going to absolutely hammer Rebet. We're just talking about NFL right now. We're going to use this strategy for college football, NFL, and probably several combinations of them all. I'm going to be going crazy on Rebet this year, especially this first weekend. And if you guys want to join on the VIP and say you're not on Rebet yet, you guys can get on for completely free. All you got to do is do what you're going to do anyways, which is get on this app, Rebet. And if you guys just help me out, get on the app with code BAM, and then DM me proof right here, I'll get you a free month of VIP picks. So you're going to get all my VIP picks, and you're going to get on the app that we're going to be using a ton. It's a win-win situation. If you guys want to get this completely easily linked, who would have thought? It's in my link tree right here. This link is in the description. You're going to click on this middle link right here. Rebet, free VIP with sign up. Minimum deposit is $10, but I tell you max out whatever promo they give you. And yeah, that's all I got for the video. One more time, these were our 3 plays for today. Sorry I talked a little bit too much in this video. I'm just super excited for football to start. We now have less than 48 hours, and I couldn't be more excited. I'll see you guys in the next one.